Yes, guys. So now I'll be showing you how to set up your metal trader so it looks good. Okay, you don't look confused, so that you can see everything clean and clear. So I assume that you will be on your metal trader. You open your metal trader after creating your account. So the first thing first, let's say for example, you want to trade Euro USD. So if you want to trade Euro USD, you must maximize Euro USD. Okay, fine. So this is Euro USD, but then like you cannot see everything clear. So you first want to customize this chart to make sure that everything looks clear, looks good, so that you can be able to do your technical analysis very well. So as for me, first thing first that I will remove these grid lines. So right click on my left, and then on my right, sorry, I will right click, and then I go to grid, and then I click grid, which those lines, they just vanished. And the next thing that I'm gonna do, I'm gonna remove this red line, which is the indicator line, because I don't use indicators when I trade, because indicators, they are always behind the movement of the chart. So as for me, indicators, they are useless. So I'm just gonna right click and delete the indicator. Okay, fine. Now my graph begins to look good. It begins to look good. Okay, the next thing I want to do, I want to see like where is this graph has been going, where is it coming from. So I just want to move in the time frame. So this is the time frame. As you can see, this is how it looks like on the 1 minute. This is 5 minute chart. It looks like this on 5 minute chart, and then on the 50-minute chart it looks like this, and then as so and so on and so on and so on. But me, guys, normally I trade in a higher time frames. When I say higher time frame, I trade in 4 hours, and I trade in a daily time frame. So this is 4 hour time frame, and then this is a daily time frame. Do you understand? But some of you may still think, oh, no, man, this is not enough. I cannot see clean. Like, I want to see full screen of this chart. So the basic thing that you'll do, you'll just come here, and then you close the market watch using this closing here. You close the market watch, and then you close the navigator. You are expanding the screen, and then the next thing you want to do, you want to close this terminal here. So you'll just come here, you click on the terminal. Okay, so now your graphs looks bigger. Now you can see where it's going. And the next thing that I will do myself is that I will like minimize the size of this candle, because they look kind of big. So I will zoom out a little bit so that I can see what has been happening. So yeah, normally this is what I do. Okay, now we see with the market has been coming up, it has been up, and then it has been bearish. It has been bearish for quite a lot of time. This is more like more than 20 days. So in that when I zoom out, I cannot see where it's coming from. But when I zoom in, sorry, I cannot see where it's coming from. But when I zoom out, I can see, oh, it's been going this direction. So in this case, I can able to draw my trend line. I can be able to draw my support and resistance line. I can be able to do necessary everything that I want to do. So if I want to like shift the charts, like shift and see, like give myself an extra space to see where it might go, I will just come to this option, shift it to the end of the chart, and then I click here. I'm shifting so that I will see what might happen next. You understand, guys? So this is how you customize the metal trader. But some people, of course, they will say, I cannot see exactly which candle is going down, I cannot see which candle is going up. So I will normally right click. When you right click here, you go to properties, which is the shortcut is F8. And if you are in properties now, the first thing that you have to do, you select the colors more suitable for you. Let's see if we select maybe red, and then we select here part down. Let's see what we can go for. Let's check white. What's happening with white? Okay, and then you click OK. So as you can see that for upward, for bullish movement I have red, and for bearish movement I have white. So now it is clean and clear. I can see clean, I can see clear. Where is it going? What's happening? The red candles, they are for up movement. The white candles, they are for down movement, which we call it bearish. So this is how you set a metal trader. This is how you customize your metal trader. Okay, so another thing, guys, like if you want, as you can see, the changes that we are doing here, we are doing them in euro USD. So if you go to USD, you're not gonna see the very same thing, because we only customize one chart of euro USD. Like for example, you go to USD chart now, you just click next to euro USD, you see that this chart is still a mess, so you won't have time to start again and said, let me delete this indicator window, let me just delete these great lines. It's time consuming, guys. So the best thing that you can do is to go back to the charts that you have already customized, and then you right click here, and then you say come here, and you come to tablet, and you save the tablet. All right, and then when you save the tablet, you put the name. Let me just put the name of Forex, and then I click save. Okay, so when I click save, I will come to every pair, every chart that I wanna trade. I'll just right click and then select tablet, and I'll load tablet, and then I will just select the one that I have set up already and click open. So there you go, guys. Like everything is sweet and sound. I will do the very same thing in each and every chart, in and every pair. I'll just do the same thing. As you can see, USD JPY, I'll just apply the same method now. Okay, which is Forex. Okay, sweet, ne? Wonderful. Okay, now let's say for example that you wanna add another pair. You want to trade USD CAD, but you don't have USD CAD in the pairs that are here. So you will come to here, Market Watch. This is Market Watch, and then you click on Market Watch, and then you look for USD CAD. Here is USD CAD, and then you right click, and then you select chart window. So you will see USD CAD will pop up in that screen. Okay, and then you can close here. Remember, we close here so that you can have a bigger screen. So this is your USD CAD chart now, and then you do the same thing. You select tablet, and then you go to our customized tablet. There you have USD CAD. Okay, now let's say, okay, you have made everything that you wanted, you see everything that you wanted to see, but now you want to draw what we call support and resistance. You want to draw support and resistance. So if you want to draw, let's say for example in this case, you want to draw a support. The support is the line, more like a roof, where the market will normally come and bounce, and the resistance, I mean, like it's more like, yes, it's like a roof, yes. So about that. And the resistance, it's more like a ceiling, where the market will normally bounce from the roof and it goes straight to your ceiling to test your ceiling if it can break through. So in this case, if I were to draw my support and resistance line, I will come to this line here that says draw a horizontal line. Click once, and then I select, this is my support. As you can see that the market has been coming here, it bounced, it went up, it came here, it bounced, it failed to break, and this time around it also came but failed to break. So this is what I call my support, and then I come again here in this line to draw what I called my resistance. So as you can see, let's see, if you want to move this line, you just double click on the line and then you put it here. So guys, as you can see, the market failed to break here and it went up to the roof, which is my resistance, and it failed to break the roof. It came back down, went up again and test if it can break the roof. It failed, so it went down again to the floor, which is my support. So that's how you draw support and resistance. But there is also another thing. Okay, if you want to delete this line, you just double click on this line and then you press delete. All right. There's also another thing which we call a trend line. A trend line is the line that you use to draw a trend of the market. So this is my trend line. And then you just click here once and then you start drawing your trend line. But in this case, guys, like you see, this trend line is just way too long. It's just way too long. So to make this trend line, to customize this trend line so that it can start from point A to point B, not to point whatsoever, you just double click on this trend line here. You double click on the trend line. Sorry about that. You right click on the trend line and then you click trend line properties and then you come to parameters. Oh wait, visualization. Let's see something here. Okay, parameters, and then you unlink way. Let's see something. Okay, I'll just do that again. You come to trend line and then you put your trend line. Okay, let's redo this guy. Let's redo this guy. Okay, trend line, and then you select your trend line. But now you see, guys, with this trend line looks different than the one that we started with. The difference here is that when you go to trend line properties, if you select gray, which means it's gonna be a long line that you don't know where it's going. So if you go again to properties, the trend and select, okay, so that can where you have one stop. So this is how you draw a trend line. But at some point, this line may seem like it's small. You almost cannot see it. So to make it a little bit bigger, you will also go to trend line properties, and then you come to common. You select the thickness of the line. Yes, and then you select the thickness line as the line. Our line is grow a little bit bigger. So yes, that's how you draw a trend. So thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. I hope it will be a good help to you. Stay tuned for another hot video. I love you so much. Shalom. Bye bye.